The BBC are deliberately misrepresenting the crimes that rioters are being sentenced for, as shown here with these two examples, but there are plenty more for us to see. So the first example is this article here. A 67-year-old man has been jailed after chanting "You're not English anymore" at police officers during a violent demonstration in London. Though what the headline fails to address, I would argue intentionally, is that David Notley, the guy in the previous photo, was jailed for 20 months after he admitted violent disorder and causing religiously aggravated distress. The prosecution also said that Notley made his way to the front of the crowd and confronted police in a fighting pose, surging back and forth. Notley also joined in the chant "You're not English anymore" and sang derogatory remarks about Islam. He helped push another demonstrator into a police officer, which precipitated a physical confrontation involving the police and demonstrators. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the reason David Notley is currently in prison is the assault charges, not him chanting "You're not English anymore." Of course, that hasn't stopped the absolute cesspit that is Twitter doing the Stuart Lee joke with absolutely no hint of irony. Guys, for the avoidance of doubt, you will not go to prison for saying that you're English. Next up, a racist man, you will notice that racist is in air quotes, who shouted in police dog's face, jailed. Now, this headline seems to be suggesting that this guy went to prison for shouting at a dog, but there's more to the story. When you actually read the article, Kevin McCarthy, the guy in the previous slide, was caught on video threatening opponents and shouting at the police, including at a police dog. Notice how they didn't mention that. The court was also shown 2 videos of him demonstrating in Castle Park and one of him on Redcliffe Hill, where protesters, personally wouldn't be calling them that, attempted to storm a hotel that was believed to house asylum seekers. Prosecutor Emily Evans told the court he used racist and abusive language, threatening football-style chants, and goaded with counter-protesters to cross the police line and taunt police dogs. So again, taunting a police dog is not the reason he's spending all this time in prison, is it? Now, I understand that this is for clickbait and engagement purposes, because as we all know, there are some deeply stupid people out there who will take this sort of thing at face value and further amplify it. But given that the media played a huge role in creating the race riots that we saw, you'd think they'd be a little bit more careful about how they conduct themselves. Just a thought.